Good morning Year 7 and welcome to today's maths lesson. Let's start off with a quick starter. Can you please add together 234 and 763? Can you then find 1/8 of 24? And then finally, find the perimeter of a rectangle with side lengths 4 and 6. Please pause the video for a couple of minutes and work those out in your light blue books now. Okay, let's go through the answers. For the first one, we should have got 997. Bit of column addition there. For the second one, I've drawn you a diagram to help you out. So we're saying that whole bar is worth 24. If I split that whole bar into 8 little sections, how much is each of those sections going to be worth for me, KJ? 3. Lovely. Splitting it into 8 little sections, each of those little sections is going to be worth 3. We're trying to find 1/8, so I want one of those sections. One of those sections is going to be worth what, Ava? 3, lovely. And finally, I asked you to find the perimeter of a rectangle with side lengths 4 centimetres and 6 centimetres. Here's my first question to you, Ione. What does perimeter mean? So perimeter, thank you very much, means to go all the way round a shape. So let's add up all the side lengths of this rectangle. We've got 6 across the top, 4 down the side, 6 across the bottom, and 4 back up the other side, which altogether gives me 20 centimetres. That's my perimeter. Okay, Year 7. Quick recap to start us off. If I want to find fractions of 24, the first thing I must always do is draw out my bar and say the whole bar is worth 24. If I want to find half of 24, I need to split it into sections. Just like so. Ellen, how many sections do I need? 2, lovely. And each of those sections is going to be worth 12, or 24 divided by 2. So half of 24 is just one of those sections, or 12. Ava, if I want to find a third of 24, how many sections do I need this time? Splendid, I need 3 sections this time. Here come my sections. 1, 2, 3. Each of those sections, Angel, how much is it worth? 8, lovely. I want one of those sections because I'm looking for 1/3, so 1/3 of 24 is going to be 8. This time, I want to find 2/3. I've drawn out the diagram for you. Can you, in your light blue books, work out what 2/3 of 24 would be? Pause the video for a second, have a little think, and write down your answer. Okay, so 2/3 of 24. I've split 24 into thirds, but I want 2 of them this time, because my numerator is 2. That's going to give me 16, or 8 plus 8, so we should have got 16. Next question for me. What's a quarter of 24? Pause the video, have a little think, light blue books. Write down what you think a quarter of 24 is. Use the bar model to help. Pause the video now. Okay, so I've divided 24 into 4 this time because my denominator is 4. Each of those parts is going to be worth 6 because 24 divided by 4 gives me 6. I want 1/4, which is going to give me 6. Just one of those parts there is 6. So how could I find 2/4 then? Pause the video, have a little think, light blue books. What's 2/4 going to be? Okay, Katie, what's 2/4 going to be? 12, lovely. This time I need 2 of those parts, which is 6 plus 6, which gives me 12. So 2/4 would be 12, which is also equal to a half of 24 if I just divided it in 2. Okay, pause the video for a second, have a little think, light blue books. What's 3/4 of 24 going to be? Okay, Lily, what's 3/4 of 24 going to be? 18, lovely. So this time I want 3 of these parts. 1, 2, 3. 6 plus 6 plus 6 gives me 18. Okay, finally, what's 5/4 of 24 therefore going to be? Pause the video, have a little think. In your light blue books, what's 5/4 of 24? Okay, let's go through the answer. So 24 divided by 4, because we've still got 4 as our denominator. So we split it into 4 parts, but this time we want 5 of them. So far my diagram only shows 4. However, if I grab one and add it on the end, I've now got 5/4 of 24. 5/4 of 24 means I need 5 of these. So 5/4 of 24 is 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, which gives me 30. Which is bigger than 24 because we've got an improper fraction that's over 1, so that makes sense. Okay, pause the video please, and in your light blue books, can you spend 10 minutes doing these questions? Focus on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and if you're confident, do 4, 9 and 10 for me. Pause the video and have a go at those now. Okay, these are the answers I was looking for. Please pause the video and check your answers now. Okay, here's some more questions on fractions of amounts. Some of these include words. Please pause the video and spend 10 to 15 minutes on these questions now for me. Okay, these are the answers I was looking for in your light blue books. Please check how you did. Pause the video to check your answers at any time. Okay, let's have a look at some of those exam type questions. The first one I'm going to ask you, Julie has 600 millilitres of juice. She gives away 3/8 of the juice. I'm not going to tell you what the question is, Year 7. Just what can you work out? What can you work out? Anything at all. Draw the bar, work some things out. Pause the video, have a little think, light blue books. What can you work out? Okay, so I could have worked out that 600 mils is my whole bar. Here it is. I could have then split that into 8 equal sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my 8 sections. Like I said, I didn't tell you what you needed to work out, I just left it up to you. Each of those sections, if I've split it into 8, is going to be worth 75 millilitres. Two more on the end, 75 and 75. So I could have worked out that 1/8 of that juice was 75 mils. Why not? Good to know. I could have worked out how much she gave away, which would be 3/8. I could have worked that out. How much has she given away, Jasper? 225 mils. Fantastic. I could have worked out how much has she got left. Here's what she's got left on the other side. Macy Jane, how much has she got left? Cool, 375 millilitres. All things you could have worked out. Should we see what the question was? How much juice does she give away? We worked that one out. We predicted that. 225 mils was the amount she gave away. Okay, let's do another question. Alex planted a tree that was 40 centimetres tall. A month later, the tree had grown 3/4 taller. What can you work out? Pause the video and in your light blue books, have a little think. What can you work out? Okay, let's have a think. What could we work out? Let's use the bar model because we like the bar model. The bar model helps us. Here's my bar, and my whole is worth 40. We're looking at quarters this time, so we need to split our bar into 4 pieces. Here they are. Dan, how much is each of those 4 pieces going to be worth? 10, awesome. So we could have said 1/4 was 10 centimetres. That's one thing we could have worked out. What does it mention in the question? It talks about 3/4. Let's work out what 3/4 would be. Katie, what's 3/4? Cool, 30. That's something else to work out. Anything else we could have worked out? We could have worked out how tall it is now. It started the month at 40. It's now grown 3/4 taller. So nowadays, it's now 40 plus the 3/4, the 30. It's now 70 centimetres tall. Did you find out what the question was? I know you're all dying to know. The question was, how tall is the tree now? Oh, we worked that one out. That was 70 centimetres. Lovely. Okay, Year 7, can you please pause the video and in your light blue books, have a go at these questions for me. Spend about 10 to 15 minutes on these, having a little think, and draw the bar model every single time. It's going to help you out. Okay, Year 7, these are the answers you were looking for. John has 18, she keeps 12, £10, 10, 12, £20 and 12. Okay, as an extension, if you've still got time left within your hour of the lesson, can you please have a go at these questions for me? They're a little bit trickier. Pause the video and in your light blue books, have a go at these 6 questions for me. Okay, these are the answers I was looking for. Please check how you did. And finally, if you're super duper confident, please can you now have a go at these extension questions? There are 6 of them. Have a little think, pause the video in your light blue books, see how many you can do. And these are the answers. Please check how you did. And that's the end of today's lesson, Year 7. Please can you now complete the exit ticket I've posted in Google Classroom for you. Thanks very much and have a splendid day. Goodbye.